Hello guys, I'm your friend ARUNIKA'S and I welcomes you all to my channel ARUNIKA'S Academy. So in today's video, we are going to perform an experiment to show that sunlight is necessary for the process of photosynthesis. So as I have told you that there are four conditions which are necessary for the process of photosynthesis. These are sunlight, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water. So we are going to perform all the experiments for all these conditions one by one to see that know the necessity of these all the things in the process of photosynthesis. So without wasting much time, let's get started to our first condition which is necessary for photosynthesis, that is sunlight. So in today's video we are going to perform only one experiment, that is for sunlight. So for the experiment, we need to remember some important things. We need to keep some important things in our mind. So I will tell you the important things. Firstly, we all know that green leaves make starch as food. Okay, and the starch gives a blue-black color when we add iodine to the starched leaf. Okay, so for this experiment, we need to first destarch the leaf. Okay, so how do we destarch that? We should destarch a leaf of a plant for this experiment. So for this, we will keep the leaf in the dark room for at least 3 days, so that in the dark room the plant will get no sunlight, so it will not make any more starch, and the starch which is being already present in the plant, it will use that starch in the time period of 3 days. So within 3 days, the stored starch which is present in the leaves of a plant will be finished up. Okay, and our leaf, after the 3 days of time, our leaf will be destarched. Okay, so this is the perfect for the experiment. Now one more thing to keep in mind, that for the experiment, we want a potted plant. Now what is potted plant? The plant which is growing in a pot is called a potted plant. So we need this for the experiment. So these are the only things which we should keep in our mind while performing this experiment. These experiments are very, very important. So we know all the requirements. Now let's move to our experiment. We will perform it now. So as we know that there is a particular way for performing an experiment, so we are going to perform an experiment in stepwise in a perfect manner. So firstly, for the experiment, we are going to write the aim, that what is the aim of the experiment. So the aim of the experiment is to show that sunlight is necessary for the process of photosynthesis. This is the aim of our experiment. So now let's see what are the materials required for the experiment. First, a healthy potted plant, sunshine, aluminium foil, beaker, test tube, paper pin, iodine, petri dish, alcohol, then tripod stand, Bunsen burner and dropper. So these are the materials required for this experiment. These materials we need for our experiment. So now let's come to the procedure of the experiment. I hope that the materials which are being required over in this experiment, it's being clear to you all, and these are not the new terms for you all. If it is new term, then you can comment me down on the comment section below. I will describe it. So let's now move towards our procedure of the experiment. So for the procedure, firstly we will take a potted plant and then destarch its leaves. After it, we will cover a part of a leaf with the aluminium foil and keep it under the sunlight. Now we will plug the leaf which was covered and then remove its aluminium foil. We will now boil the leaf in the alcohol to remove the chlorophyll, as it interferes in the test for starch due to its green color, as we know that chlorophyll is of green color. Now we will put the iodine on the leaf and the uncovered part will be blue-black, showing the presence of the starch, and thus we can say that photosynthesis is being there. On the other hand, we will see that the leaf which was covered will be colorless. It shows no color. Okay, so means it's the destarched leaf, and this shows that there is no chlorophyll present in it. So the observation which we get is that in the experiment we perform, the covered part of the which was covered with the aluminium foil, it has no sunlight. As sunlight is not there, so sunlight helps in the preparation preparation and for the starch. So starch will not be made, and thus the process of photosynthesis will not be there. If the starch will not be there, so photosynthesis it's not possible. So what happened? There will be no photosynthesis. So now what is the conclusion of our experiment? The conclusion is that sunlight is necessary for the process of photosynthesis. As we have seen in the experiment, that without the sunlight, the starch in the leaves, the starch will not be made and the photosynthesis will not be happen. Another conclusion is that, one more conclusion is that leaves make starch as food by photosynthesis. We have seen this also. Okay, so this is our experiment. So that's all for today's video. In our next video, we will perform an experiment to show that chlorophyll is necessary for the process of photosynthesis. Till then, guys, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get all the notifications. So thank you everyone, and stay safe and happy at your home. So thank you everyone, and have a nice day.